All right, we are live again. Welcome everyone, both on Steam and on TikTok. I see you guys too. I've tried to make sure they can see a little more on my screen this time. Let's see. You're not going to be able to see much, but no, it's something. This is the second stream for Steam Next Fest. I'm really happy to be showing a little bit more KreatureKind to you folks. To start off, maybe I should mention who I am and what Valiant Game Studio is. So I'm basically sort of a solo indie-ish. I have an intern right now helping me out, and I also have a host of freelancers helping me out with this game. My name is Anna, I forgot to mention. And the game you're about to watch is a wholesome and approachable car battler / deck builder. So many of you have probably played car battlers before, but you know, in most games you're gonna kill the monsters, right? But this time we have a little bit of twist on it. So you will travel across the globe and you will meet all these monsters, but you don't kill them, you're being kind to them instead. So it's a game all about like taking care of the people around you, taking care of your own mental health, taking care of the environment that surrounds us, and so on. I'm gonna try and keep an eye on the chat to see if you folks have any questions. So yeah, please comment in the chat if you're wondering anything about the game. And if you're on TikTok, that's gonna be hard, but you know, I'll try and keep an eye there as well. Oh, I see someone saying hi. Hi! Alright, so I streamed the first chapter yesterday. Chapter 1, so we're going to move on to chapter 2 today. So the last thing that happened yesterday was that I unlocked Yui, a second character here, because one of the twists compared to other games is that you don't just have one character, one deck that you need to keep track of. You actually can use up to 3 characters in every encounter. So that means that the characters sort of interact in a way that you might not be used to from other card battlers. And we're going to see that in a second, but first I'm going to choose which rewards I want. So I can choose to remove a card, and I can also adopt a pet. I'm actually going to remove a card from one of my decks, because since it's a deck builder, you can't just add cards, you also need to remove the cards that you don't really feel fit into your deck. So you can see here, I have 2 of my characters unlocked. They have 2 different decks, of course. Yui here is a little bit more focused on emotional cards. It's going to be a little bit difficult to see here in this build, but she's going to be more of like a healer type. And Riley here is more of a sort of tank character. This is going to be more like crystallized in the future, like more clear in the future, but we'll get to that. There's a lot of redesign going on behind the scenes right now that I wish I could tell you more about, but you'll see in the future. Alright, so I'm actually going to remove either foot massage or embrace with open arms, because both of them give a card. I can't actually see it here, but the other card called self-care, which is a good healing card, but you also have to cast it, and if you don't, you're going to lose health, because like if you give them like a troll a foot massage, that's not very pleasant, right? So you're going to want to take care of yourself afterwards. So I'm going to remove foot massage actually from my deck to clean it up a little bit. And then I'm gonna adopt one of these pets. Obviously all of the UI is placeholder, it's work in progress, so don't worry about that too much. And as you can see here, these pets are placeholder as well. Don't worry about that, it's gonna be fixed, it's gonna be beautiful by the time that this game is released. So, okay, Axolot. When this teen has 100% happiness, her cards increase their effect. This should actually be they, because it's not going to be just female characters. I decided it's going to be characters of several different genders. Same here, so it's not really updated yet, but I'll get to that. Okay, so either an emo or very happy pet here, that's what I can choose between right now. I'm going to go with Axolot, I think, and I'm going to give that to Yui. As you can see, now my codex was updated, because as you meet more opponents, you unlock routines and so on, they're going to be added to your codex. You're not going to be able to unlock everything and see everything in one playthrough, so you're going to have to play several times to unlock everything. Okay, let's see what this is here. I'm going to cheer this monster up. And I showed this yesterday, but I'm gonna iterate on the fact that like every time you go into encounter, you will be able to sort of choose your own difficulty. Obviously, this UI is work in progress, but the way we're thinking about making this a little bit different, so you would basically be able to pick and choose parts of the difficulty. So like maybe like you want this thing but don't want this thing, so you can sort of like customize your own difficulty level, and that will then give you a different score in the end. Like if you make it very difficult, you're gonna get more score, and the other way around. There will also be presets like this where you can just like easily choose a difficulty. It's not implemented yet, the more gradual version, so right now you only have this to choose from. Tranquil here is more sort of an accessibility mode, where you basically one-shot everything. It's just for people who either want to just experience the story or just want an accessible experience and so on. Whereas Furious is really quite difficult. If anyone was watching yesterday, I actually lost the encounter yesterday that was Furious, so it's difficult even for me, who is the main developer of this game. I'm gonna take Irritated, I think, just going the middle way for this encounter. All encounters start with dialogue like this. So this is part of menu, which is a sort of cryptid that you can hopefully see if you go to Pakistan, I think it is. So hi, how are you doing? Oh, lite humans. Dialogues are very much work in progress, don't worry about it, they're also going to be so much better when this game is actually finished. So here's where you will spend most of your time when you play this game. You have your hand here. In this case, it's Riley's hand, because she's the current character whose turn it is, basically. You can see the pets that she has here. They're basically like artifacts in, for example, Slay the Spire and so on. So they give like a some form of upgrade or buff that you bring with you between encounters. Here's the Axolot that you got this turn. The monster here. Main difference between this game and all of the other, basically all other games on the market, is that HP doesn't actually mean health points, it means happiness points. So instead of killing these monsters, you want to make them happy. So instead of reducing the HP, you actually want to fill up this meter for the monster. A small but significant difference between this game and other games. Okay, so that's the happiness points. I have my energy here, so as long as I have energy left, I can cast as many of these cards as I like. I can see what this monster is going to cast next turn and how much it's going to affect me, but it doesn't say who it's going to target and so on. But these are my cards, so I can see it's going to affect, like its effect's going to be 50, that's quite a lot, so I think I'm going to block a little bit. I'm actually gonna block as much as I can because 50 is a lot and I don't want to take any damage. Then I'm gonna hug this big boy.
Ohayo.
Okay, so that's Dewey's turn. I'm taking a little bit of happiness every turn here because it's so cold, so I have like a debuff on me. Alright, so Yui here is a little bit more of a support character, so she can like buff the other characters and so on. So I'm gonna make sure that no effects are gonna be cast on Riley here the next turn. I could stop a target from casting tech, but he's gonna not cast a physical card. Because there are 3 kinds of cards in this game. There are tech cards, there are physical cards, and emotional cards. Emotional cards are more like healing type cards, physical cards are more like tank type cards, and tech cards are more like DPS cards in general. You're not gonna see it fully in this build, but that's the general idea. Yeah, so I'm not gonna cast that. Oh, no, I'll cast it anyway because this build is broken. The idea is just you should be able to just not cast it.
What's that?
Okay, so I'm gonna steal some power from this monster. You can see here, so this card is a little bit more expensive, but it also has a more effect than the other card. But it does also have a negative effect, so technically this card is a little bit worse than this one. However, I guess I need to heal a little bit. I'm going to overheal a little bit. And then I'm going to cast that card. Of course, as you go along, you're gonna unlock new cards and they're gonna be more complex and like help you to build sort of a strategy with your characters. And since you're gonna be able to unlock hopefully up to 6 or 7 characters, you won't be able to min-max all of them in the same playthrough. So hopefully you're gonna want to replay the game and like try and figure out like the different playstyles for the different characters. So I'm gonna stop this monster from casting physical because that's what he was about to do next turn, and I'm also gonna make him make him vulnerable to emotional cards. That means he's gonna like take more damage. That's not the thing. He's gonna get more of an effect from emotional cards in the future. It's hard to find a new language that isn't violent. It's a whole thing. Okay. And as you saw, this character environment was stopped from casting a physical card. I don't know if you saw that, but it was blocked. So it worked. I'm actually gonna embrace with open arms, which means I'm gonna get a self-care card next turn, but it's worth it, I think. I'm gonna heal you a little bit because she's getting low on HP.
Ohayo.
Let's see. Resistant to emotion, I'm not really gonna need that because it's gonna cast a physical card. A lot of defensive cards, but I'm gonna cast that because he's vulnerable to emotional cards. No, I don't need to heal up, but I already chose that card. There we go.
What's up?
Alright, so there's a self-care card, which is a quite good healing card, and if I don't cast it I'm going to lose a lot of HP, so I'm going to actually do that even though it means that I'm going to overheal. 17. So I can cast one more card. I'm actually not going to block, I'm going to go for
Ohayo.
Alright, I'm gonna make this big boy vulnerable to physical. That means that Riley's card are gonna give more of an effect against this character. And someone is really screaming outside, I don't know what's going on. And I'm gonna do that. So he was getting a little bit low on, very low on HP.
What's up?
Okay, so Riley's not going to be able to heal her this turn. It's a little bit worrisome. Should be fine, hopefully. Because I think I'm going to actually finish this encounter. Yes, I did. Awesome. That's quite okay, I think. Since I didn't forfeit any rewards between turns, I didn't get an extra bonus to my score. Well, it's fine. Little humans make happy.
What's up?
What was bothering me? I don't know. Humans destroyed. Wish I hadn't heard that story before.
Ohayo.
We'd do our best to stop it. Thanking little humans. So the story is of course also work in progress. It's placeholder, but there is an overarching narrative of trying to figure out why these monsters are actually being so upset in the first place. You're going to be able to hopefully help them over the course of this game. Alright, let's see. So I can duplicate a card or I can adopt a pet. Actually, I can do both. I don't think I want to duplicate it. I think I'm going to save that and instead take the higher score in the next encounter. Okay, so I'm going to take a pet. Cryptodog gives Teen a 20% boost to tech cards. Or Raven, that's the more emo card, gives the Teen a 20% boost to emotional cards. Since I don't have a team that really has that many tech cards yet, I'm gonna choose the Raven. I'm gonna give it to Yui because she's the more emotional character. And she's still very low on happiness, so I'm gonna have to fix that in the next encounter, hopefully. It's gonna work out. let's see. How much time now? Okay, yeah. Let's see if I can. It's gonna take a little bit longer to do this on angry because it's a little bit more difficult. Let's see if I can do this. This is eating mountain. I just want to make sure you're okay. Okay, splash.
Ohayo.
So as you can see in the beginning here, all of the pets get to their respective places, so their effects are applied to their teens. Okay, so what have we? You starts, and then it's Riley, and then it's the Yeti. Okay, he's got a lot of happiness, or a lot of HP. He's gonna cast physical next turn, so I don't need this. She's gonna heal herself. This can't be cast on herself, so I'll cast that on her opponent. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna heal up Riley.
What's up?
Okay, so I'm gonna steal some power from this Yeti. I'm very funny. Okay, these cards are pretty much the same, all of them, or they are the same, all of them. Which is the kind of card you might want to remove from your deck as you unlock new ones, because these are like starting trash cards. I'm gonna choose that one in particular because it had higher XP, because you can level up your cards. Every time you use them, they're gonna get a little bit of XP, so you can level them up, which makes them more powerful, but also more expensive. Hello, TikTok. I keep forgetting that you're here.
Ohayo.
Okay, so now you got sad on her turn, which means that I can't actually cast any cards this turn, unfortunately. So that's bad.
What's up?
And I can't. Oh yeah, I can't. No, I can't heal her because I chose the hard difficulty. So now I'll cast it on myself instead, or on Riley. So this is gonna be a difficult encounter. I'm gonna block the shit out of this to make sure I don't die. I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to do this, but let's see. So the reason why she got sad is because she has this like a cold effect on her because it's a cold level.
What's up?
Okay. Let's see what we're gonna do. I'm gonna fist bump, and then I'm gonna hug him. Ooh, it's getting difficult. Okay, but I can cast all of these 3 cards, so that's good. I'm gonna heal up, I'm gonna block, and then I'm gonna hold hand with this Yeti. And now he's blocking. It's gonna be hard to get to him this turn. There are cards that can, for example, like pass through blocking and so on, like pierce blocking. But I don't have that yet, so it's going to be difficult. So it's going to cast a physical card to up to 26 effect. I'm going to steal some of his power. I'm going to block, and I have 1 card left, so I'm going to... Alright, yeah, of course it was blocking, so duh, didn't do anything. Oh no, no, all my cards are going to be more expensive. For you, she's so sad. Okay, I kind of need to heal, so I'm going to do that. And then I'm gonna fist bump because I want to give him a lot of effect because I really want to. finish this as quickly as I can. Because since I have this dot on me, like it's gonna just reduce my HP every turn. Oh Jesus, it's getting low. Okay, I actually do want the self-care card next turn, so I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna take that card because it has the highest XP. Oh dear, please don't kill me. It's gonna kill me. Oh well, not kill, that's gonna make me sad. I keep saying kill, because that's what you usually say with these games, but they don't actually die.
What's up?
Oh Jesus, okay, self-care. Okay, good. Should I block 31 then? Yes. Okay, I'm gonna block it. So then I give it to myself. I should have healed instead. Well, there was no way around it. At least I blocked the dot. Okay, so I'm gonna heal up a little bit. Hug, and then I'm gonna make this face. Okay, we're getting close. I can do this. I can do this. It's fine. It's gonna be fine.
What's up?
Okay, gonna steal some effect. So he's blocking 15. Okay. And I'm gonna heal up a little bit. Should be able to do this next turn. Come on.
What's up?
Go live together? I don't know what that means. Oh no, I missed it. I'm sorry. Okay, yes, I did it. Also. Well, okay, I deserve that. I mean, but I just had one character all through the encounter. So, okay. Small humans make you happy. Yay, but snow melting, please help. I'm so sorry to hear that. We'll do our best to help you. Okay, so I can adopt another pet, or I can make a card cheaper. I thought I did this last turn, make this card cheaper. I don't know if my save file didn't record that, but that's a card that I often like to make cheaper, because I like to cast the card. Okay, also I have a cryptid dog again, or big leaf the capybara. This is actually a Easter egg. It's the mascot of Climate Replay, a group that I'm part of, which you should check out, climatereplay.org. Basically combating climate change with games. It's a good thing. So I'm gonna give it to Riley, because she's usually taking more damage, because she's more of a tanky character. Okay, so I'm gonna meet 2 characters this turn. It's gonna be hard, and I'm lazy, so I'm gonna take a lower difficulty this turn. So maybe I don't become sad right away. Oh no, what happened? Did I break something? Well, this is embarrassing. I think I'm gonna have to restart the game. Hold on a second.
What's up?
Well, that was embarrassing.
Ohayo.
Alright, we are back. I don't know what happened. I think it was because Yui was sad, and we ran into a bug. Who could have thought this game is still in development, obviously. So let's try again and see if we can get this to work now. Oh no. Oh no. Well, shit. Oh, it seems like we have run into a little bit of a bug, everyone. That's fun. Let's try again.
What's up?
I'm gonna try another save slot. I don't know where this game is saved. Alright, it's from the beginning. Let's skip ahead a little bit. Let's one-shot some characters.
What's up?
Because we already did this yesterday, we don't need to see this again. So, but for those of you who didn't watch yesterday, here's
What's up?
the troll. Actually, one of my favorite characters. I love the design of this character. So this is basically what it looks like if you play on the accessibility mode. It might not be exactly this easy in the final game. This is partly so you can just like see the dialogues and so on as well, like if you just want to try the game out. And here you meet Riley's dad, who wants Riley to come home. He's a placeholder, in case you couldn't tell. So I'm gonna recruit you again. And I'm gonna defeat Rino again.
Ohayo.
No. Okay. I can't actually affect him this turn.
What's up?
So, to answer the question here on TikTok, what are you doing? I'm playing my game called KreatureKind. You can try the demo on Steam right now, so you should go do that on Steam Next Fest. Alright, so skip dialogue. Alright, we are back where we almost where we were. I'm just gonna do this one.
What's up?
There we go. Skip dialogue. Now we're back where we were, except that I don't have all of the pets that I had. I'm just gonna sign that. I'm gonna remove a bad card from my deck. And here we go. So let's see. I'm gonna play some Grumpy.
What's up?
Now it works. So wow, found a critical bug. That's big. You were here for a historic moment. We're gonna have to fix that before the release of the game. So in case you're wondering, this game doesn't actually have funding yet right now. I haven't found a publisher yet. So if you have any leads on that, I greatly appreciate it. No, but honestly, that means I don't know exactly when this game is going to be released yet. Hopefully, maybe next year, but we'll see. Okay, so I can fist bump, I can tickle. Let's see. I'm gonna focus on one of these monsters because that's usually the best tactic. Okay, and I'm gonna heal up a little bit. Yeah, let's do it.
Ohayo.
No one's gonna cast an emotional card. Resistance tech, I don't need that right now either. I'm gonna actually heal up Riley a little bit. And then I'm gonna cast an environment. I don't really need either of this, but yeah, let's do like that. Heal up. I don't need the effect, but it's always good with some extra HP. Vulnerable to physical. That's not too good. Now Riley got tired. Everything is going to be more expensive for her. Okay, so I'm gonna heal this character up a little bit.
Ohayo.
Yes, I can make him vulnerable to physical, that's always good. Oh yeah, and she was tired, so she can only cast one card. Steam Next exist. I don't know if I actually show up as broadcasting. Do I? Okay. Okay, so I'm getting pretty low on HP. Yeah, I'm showing up as broadcasting. I do wonder why I have one viewer. I love you, on whoever you are, but still just one viewer, which is a bit weird, but okay. Okay, so I'm gonna block because this is getting scary. I'm actually gonna block quite a bit because they're both... it's gonna add up, you know.
Ohayo.
What am I put to tech? I don't really need that right now because I don't really have character cast that much tech. Oh, and I'm gonna do that because then I replaced the vulnerable to physical with resistant to physical. What should I do? I think I'm gonna heal up this guy a little bit.
What's up?
Okay, so I'm gonna... okay. Steal some power. And I'm gonna block a bit. Oh, I could cast all the cards. Of course I could. Cool.
Ohayo.
Vulnerable to emotional, that's good. I would like to, yeah, heal up a little bit. I'm gonna make the big one vulnerable to emotional. And I removed his blocking. Doesn't matter because he would lose it anyway this turn, but just because I can.
What's up?
Okay, so you is getting dangerously low on HP, so I'm gonna heal up a little bit. I'm gonna actually heal myself. Yeah, okay. Let's do like that.
Ohayo.
They're both gonna cast physical, so that's good. I can stop them. I'm gonna stop you from casting physical actually, because you're a little bit stronger. I happen to know that. I'm gonna heal herself a little bit. Compliment it. So Yeti was blocked from casting those cards, which was good. Ooh, Yui.
What's up?
Okay, heal up, heal up. I'm gonna block. Oh, it's so close. It's so close.
Ohayo.
Come on, you can do it. Okay, yes, good. So now he's happy. That's very good. I'm gonna make her a little bit happy. Yes. Whew. Okay, so 1 down, 1 to go.
What's up?
I'm gonna play Self-Care, which is a good healing card, but you also sort of have to cast it. You don't have to, but if you don't, you're gonna take damage. You're gonna get sad instead. And I'm just gonna hug and I'm gonna tickle the Yeti.
Ohayo.
So he's gonna cast physical and emotional, so I don't need to cast that one. Heal up Yui. Then let's see, so that one's a little bit strong. I'm gonna cast that one because she had the HP too. Actually, I'm gonna cast both because I don't need this.
What's up?
So now Riley's a little bit tired. I'm gonna steal some power. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Yeah.
Ohayo.
If you have any questions, feel free to post them in the chat. I'm gonna try to look there on TikTok as well. And if you're watching on Steam, you can ask your questions there as well. Resistance to physical. Yeah, that would be good. So I'm gonna cast that on Riley. I was getting very low on HP. That was in the last second. Okay. So Riley is kind of low on HP, so I actually would like to get self-care. Let's do it like that.
Ohayo.
Oh yes! There we go. Well, I guess I deserve an F for this too. It's maybe a little bit harsh, this game right now, with the tier letters that you get, but you know, there's some balancing still to be done. Go to dialogue. Small humans make you happy. Oh, yeah, we saw this one. Okay, so I can get a new card, and I can make a card cheaper. So I'm going to take a new card. Since I chose a very easy difficulty last time, I only get 2 cards to choose between. They're very far apart here. I'm going to fix that. Apply focus to type physical. That's a good card. Triple effect is card if target is vulnerable to type. Both of these are actually pretty good. But I'm gonna take apply focus to physical because that means that a character becomes better with that kind of card. I'm gonna give it to Yui so she can cast it on Riley. Make a card cheaper. Yeah, I already did this before the bug, so I'm gonna make Power Walk cheaper. Now we're getting to the boss of the final chapter, or the second chapter, I mean. So it's the final encounter of the second chapter. Because every chapter, so there are 6 chapters, and they are represented by 6 out of the 7 continents in our actual real world. So now we're in Asia, and we're gonna meet Yui's mom as the final boss. And she's also obviously placeholder, in case you couldn't tell. Mom! You need to come home, go to school. But, no buts! So in each like chapter you will have you will be able to recruit a teenager, then you have a certain amount of encounters. It's probably going to be 3 encounters, and then there's a boss fight. And when the game is done, you're going to be able to choose the path through every chapter, so you have several to choose between. And in this case, since it's Yui's mom, it's only going to be those 2, so Riley can't help right now. Hatsumi is gonna cast physical cards. I'm gonna stop her from doing that. And then I'm actually not gonna do anything else because that's all I need this turn. So that was stopped. She's blocked. Haha. Joke's on you, Mom.
Ohayo.
Okay, so Yu is very low on HP, so I'm gonna cast that. Make her cast that on herself. Actually gonna do a second, just boost up a little bit, so she's ready to go.
Ohayo.
Focus to physical. Well, You doesn't really have any physical cards, so this won't really do much. Resistance to physical is not gonna do much either, because Atsumi is gonna cast a tech card next turn. So I'm gonna... It's gonna get a little bit dangerous because you is gonna get very low on HP now, but I think it's worth it. I think we can do this. Cool, so she casts that on herself. All of the cards should be like kind of funny. I hope that you're enjoying this. I think that it's as funny as I thought it was when I wrote them. We'll see. Okay, so she's gonna cast an emotion card next turn. So I'm gonna give her resistance to emotional. So you here doesn't take as much HP next turn.
Ohayo.
She's so low on HP, but okay. Right, I'm gonna cast that, and then I'm gonna heal a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna wing it. Yeah, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. I should got a dot. Her mom is so mean. Not okay. Okay, but self-care was actually good in this case because it was so low on HP, so that was actually helping. Stop casting tech, yes. Feels I'm not doing a lot, so I'm not gonna get a high score in this either, I feel. I'm just like protecting right now, but then again, Yu is kind of a healer type character. She's more of a support class, so it makes sense. Okay, so I'm gonna get that. Oh, I shouldn't do this transfer. It doesn't matter. She's happy now. Yay! Okay, D. That's fine. Okay. Well, you certainly cheered me up. Yui, what is it you're trying to do? Well, we're helping creatures find peace so they won't attack humans. Oh, I see. Your heart has always been bigger than a planet, baby girl. Ever since you were small, you wanted to change the world. If there is anyone who can do this, it's you. Thank you, Mom. You still need to study while you travel.
Ohayo.
Yes, Mom, I promise. So that was the second chapter. This second continent, Asia. And that means that we now unlocked a new team. So I was thinking we're going to do one chapter, one continent per stream, because I have 6 streams this week for Steam Next Fest. This was the second one. But I'm going to show you this third character that we just unlocked. So I'm going to recruit them. Hi, I'm Mitra. I've read about you online. You're the kid. Okay, Mitra is supposed to say that.
What's up?
What's up?
I realized that I messed this. I messed this dialogue up. They're supposed to be reversed. Who says what? But okay. Anyway, we recruited Mitra. This is great for bug testing. So now we have 3 characters, and that's as many as you can get right now, and it's also as many as you can have in your party, so to speak. But when a game is finished, hopefully you're gonna have 6 or 7 characters that you can unlock. But yeah, I think that's where we're gonna leave it today, because we unlocked this the second chapter here. But to iterate, this game is made primarily by one person, that's me, but I have an intern right now who's helping me out with coding. I do hope to add a few more people to the team, especially I'm working with freelancers who's helping out. So I have an excellent artist who's making all this beautiful art, the characters, the monsters, the backgrounds and everything. All the UI here, of course, is work in progress. That's don't worry about that, that's going to be so much more beautiful when the game is launched. But the game doesn't have funding yet, so I don't know when the game is going to be released, because I need to consult to make ends meet, and yeah, I need to pay my freelancers and collaborators as well, so we'll see when that happens, fingers crossed. If you think that this game is for you or for a friend, please wishlist it or send it to a friend who might like it. It actually does mean a lot, it does really help out, so I really appreciate a wishlist and a share. Follow me on all the socials. If you're seeing this on TikTok, follow me, please. Or like, I almost promise that you're gonna enjoy it. If you like games and you like game dev, I hope you're gonna have a good time. It's gonna be fun. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, both on Steam and on TikTok. Thank you so much for tuning in as well. And I'll be back tomorrow at 3 CEST, PTSD time, CST, whatever, Central Europe time. I don't know what that's in American time, but early morning American time, for more KreatureKind. So see you then. Bye.